So let's be frank, the debate about AI in law is already full of noise. Some lawyers won't go near it, and others embracing it far too quickly, as if enthusiasm were a substitute for judgment. I still hear people say the Bar Standard Board and the Law Society have banned lawyers from using AI. They haven't. The message is more measured than that. Use it if you want, but your duties do not disappear when the machine starts drafting. And then there's the sweeping claim that AI can't be trusted at all. That doesn't really answer the problem. The real issue is whether the lawyer using it knows the limits, checks the output, and keeps proper control of the work. That's the point we keep missing. When bodies like the Bar Standards Board or the Law Society speak carefully about AI, that nuance is often lost. Their concern isn't innovation, it's whether lawyers remain in control of their professional duties at each stage of the work. Judges, regulators, firms, chambers, they're often responding to different risks at different stages of legal work, but calling them all AI. And that's why the conversation feels so confused. AI doesn't create one risk, it exposes three. And unless you separate them, you can't hope to control them. The first risk is the court-facing risk, accuracy. This is the one we're seeing most publicly. Hallucinated cases, incorrect authorities, unreliable citations. Not because AI is inherently dangerous, but because outputs weren't checked before being put before the court. From a judicial perspective, the position is very straightforward. If it's filed, it has to be right. The second risk is largely invisible, confidentiality. This arises much earlier when lawyers put client material into systems they don't control, often without realizing what rights they're giving away. And here's the crucial point, nothing has to go wrong with the output for serious damage to already be done. Then there's the risk underneath both of those, supervision. AI is increasingly used like a junior lawyer to research, to analyse, to draft, but without training requirements, without defined oversight, and without anyone clearly accountable for the work. That's where firms and chambers quietly expose themselves. These are not failures of technology, they're failures of professional control. And treating them as a single AI problem makes all three harder to manage. In the next 3 short videos, I'm going to take each of these risks in turn. What the duty actually is, why blanket bans and panic responses don't help, and how lawyers can use AI responsibly without drifting into risks they didn't intend to take on. At the end, I think you'll agree with me, AI isn't the risk, uncontrolled use is.